Number 1. 1/2 x minus 3 equals g of x. So it's in function form, but it's backwards. So we can rewrite it. We have y equals 1/2 x minus 3, but that's not in the usual form that we like to see for lines that we're going to graph. So I'm going to switch the two sides. So both sides of the equal sign. So on the left now I'll put y equals. On the right, I'm going to put 1/2 x minus 3, and I like that a lot more because it's in the form I'm used to, y equals mx plus b. Now remember to find the y-intercept. I have two options. I can just look at the b of -3 and say my y-intercept is 0, b, which would give me 0, -3. That's my y-intercept. That's my quick way of finding it. The other way to find the y-intercept is to have your y-intercept is to let the x equal 0. So I'm going to write this out. Y-intercept, let x equal 0. So I'll plug in 0. So in any of those forms that I have, I can use any form from above. I can say 1/2 times 0 minus 3 equals y. And then 1/2 times 0 is just 0. So -3 equals y. And then that will give me 0 for my x from right here, what I started with, and -3 for my y from right here. And that'll be the other way of finding your y-intercept. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, your y-intercept. Next, let's find the x-intercept. And to find the x-intercept, remember we have to let the opposite variable, or the y, equal 0. And that's going to go on my ordered pair at the end, so I'll keep that in mind. So let the y equal 0, so I would like to start with this form of my equation. And then I will have 1/2 x minus 3 equals, set the y to 0, so 0. And then I'll go ahead and add 3 to both sides. And I have 1/2 x equals a +3. And remember that your -3 here plus a 3 gives you nothing or 0, and so you can just write the 1/2 x on there on the left hand side. So now I have 1/2 x equals +3, and I want to get rid of that 1/2. Normally I would divide by 1/2, but then I'm going to have 3 divided by 1/2 on the right, and I really don't want to figure it out that way. So I'm going to go ahead and flip my fraction, so it's 1/2, so I'm going to flip it and multiply by 2/1 on both sides. 2/1, and the 2/1 on the right is really just a 2. So now on the left, this is good because now my 2's reduce and I'm just left with 1/1, or 1, times x, which is just x. So x equals, and then 3 times 2 is 6, and it's over 1, or just written as a 6. So my x part is 6, which means my ordered pair is 6, 0. My x part here and my y part up here.